cats? What up, chicks? It's Rebel Racer, back with another video. Now, this video is going to show you two things, but the major context of this video is what's right here on my counter. But first, let's get into something else. Now, I know that a lot of you young cats and older cats all carry knives, or used to, or maybe you can't right now. With the COVID, a lot of us don't get out. I have had some problems with my knives having broken, having become unusable. I had to take some money and buy another knife, and here's what I got. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. Hey Rebel, that's not a traditional greaser knife. You guys are right. This knife is a Case knife. Case is a very good company. Case has made knives for years, and their slogan is, if you haven't inherited one, buy one, which I did. This knife is actually may look kind of heavy, but it's actually kind of lightweight, but with enough force if you have to use it for anything, you can. I have already used this knife to, carve on trees and, clean it up, toss it, watch it stick if I can get it to. I've used it to cut up my meats. Now, the thing about this type of knife, though, is Tennessee, I'm not sure if they had the rule of thumb, but if I were to do the rule of thumb with this knife, you can see a very small part still sticks out. So do your research if you guys are going to go buy a knife like this, because I'm going to tell you right now, you get busted with a knife that's not legal in your state, big trouble. Okay. When I'm done, I just put it back, snap it back in. Now, to get to the real thing for this video. So, for all of those who know me, I have done quite a few pomade reviews. I've done some stuff with some wax. I've done some stuff with, of course, Brylcreem, petroleum jelly. I've done a lot of that. But I obtained this the other day, and I'm going to do the video on this. Murray's Edgewax. Now, I don't really know a lot about this product, except what's written on here. But I do know that a lot of greasers have used Murray's Superior Pomade, and as good as it is, I'm not a big fan. It was the first pomade I ever used. To me, it seemed kind of gloppy, and it really... Well, it seemed gloppy because I didn't know you had to warm it up first and spread it throughout your hands. I didn't know. I thought you just, like gel, throw it in there. No. The pomade, though, that I was using was a Murray Superior. And as well as it worked, I didn't like the sticky feeling of my hands afterwards. And I did not like having to try hard to wash it out, because it was hard for me. Because, my hair isn't as thick as it usually is, and I had a lot more back then. I've since had my hair cut, not recently, but about a month or so back I did. I'm going to have to go in and have it cut again. Or maybe I'll let it grow out, it all just depends. I shaved myself up the other day. It's supposed to be no shave November, so... Left some hair, not a lot. But I left some. Plus, I kind of like having a mustache. I think it makes me look a little bit more distinguished. Anyways, Murray's Edgewax. So let's get into the video. We're going to use this. But before we do that, let's read what it says. It says Murray's Edgewax, a premium gel with 100% Australian beeswax for maximum edge control. Now, when I first saw a premium gel, I'm like, I don't really like using gel, but the beeswax is what caught me. So it's going to be waxy enough to hold my hair in place. It's 4 ounces, and it has more hold, more control. There's no flaking, and there is no non-sticky feel to it. It says here that Murray's Edgewax combines a premium gel with the holding power of Australian beeswax, providing a high shine, maximum hold with no flaking. This product is strong enough for the most demanding areas, yet soft enough for easy application. So, we're going to get into this. Usually I do this with all my products. I wet my hair just a little bit, just for that, a little bit of help control here. I'm going to take this, dry it off a little bit. Alright, let's get into this. Alright, so I used a little bit of this last night just so I could get a feel for it. It worked out really well. So let's get some out. And you're gonna need a good size glob of it. You wanna rub your hands together, spread it out. Then you want to run it through your hair, depending on the areas you really want. I like to really get it on the sides and in the back and on top, pretty much all around, I guess you could say, because I want this to turn out nice, and I want this to stay. Alright, there we got enough. Add a little bit of water to my hands here, wash them off. It's not really sticky, but I don't want to wash stuff up. Now, for those of you who know me, I have a ton of different hairstyles I've done, and with this Murray's here, what I would do, my personal opinion, the first thing you do is, as a madman said, and I'm going to follow one of that rule, get your pick first. Okay? And what you want to do is you want to try to get it all back. That's the first thing you want to do. And if your hair isn't long enough for a complete pick, my favorite pick actually is this one here, the metal one. It just cuts through the hair better combing it back when I do that. Alright, now what you can do now, and this actually works out well in some aspects, it doesn't always work, is get a fine tooth comb like this, real fine teeth, the water, and just start combing up the front of the hair. Even on the sides, you want to kind of try to comb the sides sort of up with a swirl. Then you want to comb it down. And you got sort of like that laid back hairstyle, you can slick it back. Now, technically what I've been doing lately though is I've been combing my hair kind of like this. You want to kind of just, this is a sort of something I came up with myself a little bit. I mean, I'm sure other people have done it way before me because hair's been around longer than I have. But I usually like to comb all my hair down, straight forward and down, like so. Then I take it and just run up the front a little bit.